Streaming. Oh, still waiting for YouTube. Hello there. Right. I know you can't see any videos or anything yet, but we're just waiting for a few people to join in. So this is a test broadcast of using Restream to broadcast to kind of multiple platforms. So we should be broadcasting on Twitter, on YouTube, on the Facebook VIP group, and also the Mark Hill Facebook page. So feel free to join us, interact. I might already see on the VIP group we've got 10 people watching, which is quite cool. Facebook user. Oh, right. So there's a few options. Also on Facebook, if you don't have the Restream app, I think on your page, I'm going to put the link now. I won't be able to see, unfortunately, who's. Oops, I've just done the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. So this is just basically, we just want to get rid of some snags. So like the idea is to do streams quite a lot and get rid of all the snags. So I did put somewhere, no, it's still posting the wrong thing. So there is a link, unfortunately, I was going to post to add Restream to your Facebook. But unfortunately, I seem to have lost it because it's just copying and pasting my microphone settings. So I'm just going to flick, as there's a few of you watching. We've got 8 people on the VIP group. No one on YouTube. So YouTube's a bit lonely, but I'm going to stick the video on. So hopefully, he says, you should be able to see me. Hello out there on the internet. Hey, Aaron Upton, nice to have you with us, mate. Yeah, on Facebook, you might have to say who you are because it's just saying Facebook user. Yes, sound and audio, which is good. AI Man's back. So, yeah, got somebody on YouTube as well. So we'll keep this going for a little while. And so, as I said, it should be going live on the Facebook group, live on the which is Mark Hill VIPs, if anyone's interested in joining that. The Facebook page, Mark Hill, it's on my Twitter, Mark Hill Music, and also on YouTube. So yeah, Howard Lucas has joined us. Not only is he joining us on YouTube, but he's also joining us on the sofa. So he's, yeah, the little guy waving at the back. And then Darren's
the little guy.
Well, only little on the screen. I don't mean he's little. You know what I mean.
Just really far away.
And Darren's also sat kind of helping us out. Boo, Vagio Mad UK as well. Howard is back. AI Man spotted it. So who else is online? Simon Brown, one of my old school friends, is locked in. And Aaron Upton from Listgard is in the building, as it were, the virtual building. Oh, and that was Howard also on the VIP group. So yeah, so we just wanted to check it works. We've got some new software. We're using OBS Studio to kind of do all the multiple angles and stuff. So the idea will be in the future. Hello, Shane. What's the scary stream? Yeah. Anyway, so the idea is to be able to do tutorials, be able to do live DJ mixes and stuff. So we can use kind of multiple cameras. So you should be on camera 1 at the moment, and then I've got another camera over here. If I click on the right window, we can flick over to when I'm doing keyboard demonstrations and stuff. And when he's ready, I think Darren's going to be wandering around with a kind of moving camera as well. No, I'm not in the New Forest. I'm now down in Cornwall. So we're actually like the new studio is based in Truro. Oh, Simon Brown says hello, Darren.
Hi, Simon.
Yeah, he says hello back. Well, you can probably see him, although I'm blocking his view.
That's all right. Don't need to see me.
I see him lurking in the shadows. Audio seems a bit crackly. Is that the same for everyone, or is that?
Yeah, we were saying that.
Yeah, the I wonder why.
The mic's muted on the other camera.
Yeah, there should be. So we've got. I mean, it's showing all right on here. Alan Mr. Scarface, and he hits the keys. Do it. Yeah, sorry, the keyboard's still not plugged in from earlier on, as you can see.
Alan with the Scarface.
Someone on Facebook says seems okay via Facebook. So hopefully not everybody's getting crackly audio, but it'll be interesting to see if anyone's got any suggestions of what they'd like to see on the live streams. Obviously, I will be doing some DJ mixes. I'll be doing some breakdowns, tutorials, all that sort of stuff, just general Q&As. But if you've got any suggestions, give us a shout, give us a comment, whether it's on Facebook. So I'm assuming that after this I can go onto Facebook and I'll actually be able to see your comments then with a bit of luck. We tested YouTube earlier and it does a live chat feed on the right hand side, but once I stop streaming you don't get to see the messages, so you can leave comments under the video when it plays back apparently. Audio good, visual just a tad dark. Yeah, that's because we've got some moody lighting, so if I get I could actually make it a bit brighter in here. How's that? That didn't go down well with the crew. That was a bit harsh. I should have warned them first.
The lights on at the end of the night.
Right, how are we looking? See, there we go. I was kind of keeping it moody. So your method, right? That's a good suggestion. Your method for making songs, drums first or melodies. To be honest, it depends what the track is. So it could be either or. So sometimes I'll be given obviously a vocal to work with, or I'll be working with a singer and we'll usually just write on keys or guitar first. And then sometimes if it's something a little bit more kind of pop, R&B, dance and stuff, it kind of maybe start with drums. So, but I will actually do some proper longer live streams where I'll go into detail on all that sort of stuff. Once we've got, the only thing slight issue we're having at the moment is trying to figure out how to get audio from the computer to go through the streaming app, but that is something that we'll get sorted before and I might do like a test run of that sort of stuff as well. So just flicking through it's very clever. The technology is amazing, isn't it? Because I'm actually getting like different messages from different platforms. So I'm getting Facebook, no one's joining in on Twitter. So Twitter's obviously not a popular thing for watching live streams. I don't think anybody, as far as I can see, unless I'm just not.
Twitter's dead.
Yeah. See, yeah, I think Howard's right. Twitter is dead. Maybe not though. Maybe people are watching on Twitter, but just, I don't know how you would comment, because I suppose, would you tweet? Would you at? Maybe it just doesn't show any any of the messages coming in. So if you are on Twitter, hello, but I can't see whether anybody's watching on Twitter. It's not showing me on this software. But hello, thanks for joining me. And this is just a test of the software and the cameras and all that sort of stuff we got set up in the new studio. Hi Mark, can you do a talk on the best way to set up a new studio, please? Yeah, absolutely. I'll try and schedule something like that in, so we'll write that down. That's a good suggestion. It's actually pretty simple in this day and age. It kind of depends what you want the studio to do, obviously. But yeah, happy. No one really watches lives on Twitter anymore. Twitter are not pushing it. Okay, that's good to know. So, I mean, I'll keep it streaming to Twitter. I suppose it will kind of save it as a video, I guess. I don't even know how long it will save it as a video for on Twitter, but I guess people can watch it after the fact if they're not tuning in live. So that's a good comment. That's good to know. And I hope whoever said audio good, visual just a tad dark thinks it's slightly better. Now it's a bit brighter. So are we going to test the moving camera down and give people a tour? Give you a bit of a tour of the studio. If Darren's up for the crack, let me know when you're ready, Darren, and I'll flick to your camera.
Setting that up. I've just commented on Twitter.
All good.
On Twitter. Is that what you want to do?
No, I haven't seen any Oh yeah. Pat Richards' Twitter was fine. So somebody was watching on Twitter and has gone to Facebook. No, I didn't get your message, Howard, from on Twitter. So right, have the camera. Maybe do it on landscape. Hey, oh, that's nice and bright, isn't it? The quality of that camera. Don't show people my tits. Absolutely no profile pictures. Right, so it's a bit brighter. The only trouble with that iPhone is that obviously you can see we haven't bothered paying for the OBS Studio app plugin because we're cheapskates while we test it out, but I probably will. Now it obviously works really well and the lag's pretty good as well. Look, no lag. then then we will pay that, so we won't have that camera for OBS Studio dotting all over the screen. But yeah, that looks good. You can see we're kind of halfway through building the vocal booth at the back for recording vocals and all that sort of stuff, so that should be ready very soon. At the moment it's just full, you go in, but it's just full of crap. And I haven't done the lighting or anything in there. Got the guitars hanging on the wall. Drum set up. No, it's a bit dark in there. So that's the vocal booth. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's not very exciting at the moment. As I said, that's the one bit we're still building. But see the drum kit over here. Alesis Strike Pro, which I use for some drum programming, and that'll do for that camera. So I use that for drum programming and just practicing some live stuff. You know, the idea when we do some live shows, hopefully we'll do some of that. Notice the brightness on the iPhone camera was pretty crazy. It's good to know Twitter users are waiting for Elon to improve it. Good shout. So watching on Facebook and YouTube, and captions don't. Sorry.
You can change it on more as well.
So I don't get that. AI man. So watching on Facebook and YouTube, and captions don't with auto on the latter. I don't know what that means. But cool. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in. Everything seems to be working. I think we had when we tested it earlier, we had a few snags with the audio and stuff, but that seems to have sorted itself out. On the different cameras and stuff, we've still got, like, the audio shouldn't change, like the voice shouldn't change, and all that sort of stuff. I hope you guys like the new branding, the new logo that we kind of launched on the Facebook Mark Hill VIPs group yesterday. But it's great. As Howard said in the chat, thanks everyone. It is really helpful just to be able to do these sorts of stuff and get kind of live snagging and all that sort of stuff. So we know this software works. It's pretty easy to use. It's very, very cool that I can kind of flick through the cameras and all that sort of stuff. So I think this will work quite nicely. We can obviously set cameras up on the DJ booth as well at the back, and do some mixes and have all sorts of fun stuff. And also when I've got some vocalists in and some writers and we're working on stuff, I can do some lives with them as well. We can do some live performances. Once we figured out how to set that audio up so we can record live, then we could even do some kind of unplugged sessions live from the studio, which would be quite exciting. But all those things, captions don't work on YouTube, but they do on Facebook. Okay, that's brilliant. That's good to know. Great. Well, I'll leave you guys alone. Thanks so much for helping me look at this and get it all working and stuff. And I hope it's been interesting. I mean, not really, I imagine, but I'm sure there's more exciting things you'd rather see me doing. But it's good to know that it all works. And as soon as we can now, we'll start looking to start doing some performances and doing some kind of cool stuff using the software. So thanks again. I will see all of you very soon if I can figure out how to stop streaming. So cheers, have a good day. Lots of love from Cornwall, and enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And if anybody's in Brixton tomorrow night, I'm going to be DJing at Pop in Brixton tomorrow evening. So Darren and myself are driving up tomorrow, so hopefully we'll see some of you there if you're there. But if not, have a great weekend.